Alright, so this is going to be a quick little video on my 2005 Duramax here, and this is what you need to do if you keep running into stock motor mounts that are ripping apart. Usually this will be happening on the driver's side, as that's the side of the engine that wants to lift when it's under load, especially when you're pulling something heavy. And as you can see, here is my stock mount. It has completely separated. Not the best design on these. The rubber's just bonded to the metal. And they work okay under compression, but when they're under tension, when the truck's lifting up, they just break. And they do have a little hook on here that'll stop it from, completely separating, but it will allow the engine to lift up and down like 2 inches on this side when you step on the gas. And it was causing, when this had a gooseneck trailer on the back and it was under load, it was actually causing the whole engine to rock back and forth when you get on and off the gas, and it was making the truck very jerky because everything's just moving and it's not supposed to be. So this is how to fix it without putting like a solid race truck solid mount in that you're going to feel all the vibrations in the cab. So basically what we've done, this is our broken stock mount. This is a brand new OEM style mount. And what you do is you drill a hole straight through the center, right? So you drill straight through to the backside and you put a bolt through it. When you step on the gas now, when this tries to lift off and it tries to separate this rubber piece here, it's going to hit this bolt. The bolt's not going to let it expand, which you don't want it to do anyways. The bolt's not going to let it expand. It won't let it tear the rubber piece off, and this motor mount's going to last a lot longer. These mounts, there's nothing wrong with the rubber other than the fact that it's separated from the metal. So if it hadn't separated, these mounts would still be fine. So that's basically what I do. All right, so the one I just showed you, don't do it like that. I wasn't paying attention. I put the bolt in backwards. The head needs to be on the side that goes to the truck, and the nut needs to be on the side that goes to the engine because it's the one side that's got all the space, so it won't hit anything. This guy, if you put it on here, because it goes that way, it'll hit the frame if the nut's sticking out. If it's just the head, it'll be okay. So now I'll put it in that way, nut on this side, head of the bolt's welded, and then the nut is welded to the bolt so it can't undo, even though it's a locking nut. Doesn't let it come off ever. So that's that. Don't snug it down, just barely tighten it till it's just touching, because once again, this is just to keep it from spreading. You don't want it clamping the mount down so that the rubber's not doing its job. So that's that. I'll go ahead and throw it in. This is essentially what I have going on there. These weird nuts have washers on them, like square washers, but you don't have to do that. As far as changing the motor mounts, pretty straightforward. You gotta take the upper fan shroud off, or your fan will hit the fan shroud when you jack the engine up. You're gonna lift, at least I lifted on the bell housing and lifted the engine up. You've got your 4 bolts that go into the side of the block, and then you got 3 bolts that go into the bottom. For some reason, those 3 that go in, which would be, that's how it goes on the engine. So these 3 go into the frame. GM put red Loctite on these. They are a pain in the butt to get out. You might want to try and heat them up. One of mine broke off. Not a big deal if it breaks off. This is the bracket that goes in the frame. It's also bolted to the frame. So this goes like so in the truck. Right, so the bolts go through there. This one broke off, not a big deal. Remove this from the truck. You can get to the back side. You can get this nut super hot. You'll actually watch the red Loctite kind of ooze out, and you get a pair of vice grips on here and run the bolt out even after it's broken off. And then you just put a new bolt in. All your threads are good. Didn't hurt anything. Clean them up. I don't really think you need to put Loctite back on those when you put them in. I've never had one come out. Torque them down good, and then next time it'll be easy. So that's that. We're gonna get this put in, but it'll go in just like the stock mount. And that is how you stop your Duramax from breaking the driver's side motor mount in half. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, appreciate it if you go down and subscribe, and I will see you next time.